So today is Sunday, the 17th of October, 2021. I live in Australia. I've been playing Splinterlands since 2018. This is my daily quest. I need to win 5 matches using Water Splinter. Let's go. And on cue, I'm losing my voice. I barely do any talking in my day job, in my day life. So when I talk on stream, it's probably the most I talk all week. Yes, I do. I am building an overlay. It may or may not include cats. I have a cat. She's asleep on the couch behind me. Oftentimes, when I'm doing my day job, she'll come up and join the video conferences, but she'll just show her butt to all my co-workers, as cats tend to do. So, water or death? Well, I'm going to play water. My summoner selection for water is quite limited because I don't have an Auric Stormbringer. I got rid of my alpha and beta cards, which was a very foolish move of me, and then I came back halfway through Untamed. So, given it's a low mana match, go with Vortis. Now, close range, Lost Magic. Well, Vortis might actually be less than useful, but more creatures are going to be more useful than no creatures. So I'm going to throw Naga Warrior up the front, Electric Eels. In case anyone didn't notice, I love using melee creatures that have attack me doodads, regular attacks. We will throw in a Furious Chicken to bring up the rear, and off we go. There does need to be more cat-themed monsters in the game, though. I am presuming that Chaos Legion has some more cats in it. So their speed from their quadruple sneak is probably going to destroy me. Unless Naga Warrior does some sort of epic, crazy 14 retaliations in a row. Because next up on the chopping block is my healer. And the repair ability of the Tortoise Chief here has completely and utterly dominated me. I cannot get through it. So I was going to say my only hope is like retaliating constantly, but I'll take too much damage. It's got too many dirty rats. So is there like a League of Legends crossover in Chaos Legion where everyone is like Twitch and they're just like spraying poison everywhere? Oh, I see what you could be meaning there. It's got too many dirty rats, so cats will continue to reign supreme. I gotcha, Biz. I gotcha. Hey, Andy. Thanks for jumping onto the stream. Alrighty, what have we got here? We have Lana Natura, Lana Natura, Lana Natura. I think they're going to play Lana Natura. I think that means I'm going to bring along some Affliction, because it looks like the team they have played has been somewhat identical this whole time. So, go with Bordis. Captain's Ghost is a nice Affliction-y dude. Let's go with Sea Monster as my frontline creature. I want to try and... I'm going to do the whole... Let's throw as much sneak as I possibly have at the enemy. I can't do as much as I'd like. What about a Ice Pixie? No, because it's too expensive. I have 1 mana left to play with. I might go with the double heal, throw the chicken at the back, and go. So, my prediction was correct. They did indeed play Lana Natura. They have a significant amount of healing. So I'm really hoping that my Captain's Ghost Affliction hits because they do not have a cleanse. At the same time, I don't have a lot of health on my sea monster. They have a lot of damage that piled straight into it. Oh wow. Even sort of knowing what they were going to throw at me, I failed to take into account that they'd be doing that much damage. A better choice would have most likely been, what's his name? The magic reflecty dude from Water Splinter that has a massive shield and also has the shield ability, and I can't remember his name. The Silver Shield. No, Silver Shield is Life Splinter. I will find his name in this next match. In fact, I will play him in this next match, no matter what the rule set is, just so that I can get learned. Because I do indeed need to get learned. I can't play him in this match, it's back to basics. And it's Melee Mayhem as well. So Melee Mayhem and back to basics with only 13 mana. That doesn't feel like a good combination for a blue Splinter. So maybe we'll go with a Selenia Sky? Maybe? No, because it's only ranged monsters, so that's a useless proposition. Or we go Llama plus, it's back to basics. He'll still get Last Stand, but he won't get the heal. Maybe I go Dragon with a Byzantine and then play Earth. Then put in my Flesh Golem. But then he doesn't get Last Stand, but he gets the heal. But I want both. Why can't I have both? Because that would be broken. But I'm doing Kitty plus Flesh Golem. So that I can die to like 14 damage from, I guess, death or life in one turn. That's my prediction. In lieu of a complete surrender from the opponent. So I pressed submit a good 20 to 30 seconds ago, and they still haven't selected their team. Okay, here we go. ZSC chat. Okay. Haven't seen ZSC chat in a while. I think they have 7 damage per turn. I have 11 health. But I have 7 damage now, and I'm dead. I was close with how that would play out. Alright. And now, no melee creatures. So, that means who can be a nice little annoying Kelp Initiate. Let's go with some Blast. Let's go with Wavesmith. Let's go with an annoying Dodgeridoo. Let's go with another Blast. Let's hope they don't bring Magic Reflect. And what can I get for the final 3 mana? I am tossing up between... I'm going to go with Mermaid Healer so that I can try to keep Ruler of the Seas alive as long as possible. And... no, I'm going to leave Wavesmith at the back. Well, it's going to be an interesting battle. I don't know how to play Water Splinter all that well. But why would you play Mylor in this rule set when no melee creatures were allowed? That confuses and scares me. The magic reflex I can understand. Mylor, you could have played Lana Ashura or Wizard of Eastwood, and they would have been far better choices over Mylor. But hey, I'm not going to complain that they didn't pick the most optimized team because there's every chance that they can still win, even with a non-optimal team composition. Now that I've got a healer in the front line, now that I no longer have a healer in the front line, but the important thing is my ruler of the seas has survived long enough to do exactly what I wanted them to do, and with any luck I'll be able to get through these two creatures. Yep, there it is. Awesome. My first win for the quest for the day. 163 dark energy crystals, which is actually insane. So I feel like I'm going to be playing for quite a while today. A, because I suck at Life Splinter, and B, because the dark energy crystal rewards are very nice. Alright, no legendary monsters, but I can play it. Oh, okay. I'll take the surrender. I'll take the free DEC. It's too bad I didn't have my team locked in, because then I would have gotten a free win for the quest. Alright, no legendaries, weak magic. So that is a job for Leah Deep Swimmer. Since it is weak magic, let's go with Lobstradamus to be a tanky boy. Where is our Protect Crustacean King? Then there will be all the Return Fire. And can I throw in any stuns to let knockout be useful? Particularly stuns that will hit their front row. Not really. Go with electric eels. And let's slow down the enemy with a creeping ooze as well. I'll put Lobstradamus right at the rear. Nice little Crustacean King in the middle. And see what we do. So their choice is pretty good, but I'm glad that I put Serpent of Eld in the front. Oh, that shield bearer with 10 armor is going to be a colossally annoying brick wall. I should have brought repair. That would have been the smart thing to do. I'm surprised they didn't bring repair on their side. Oh, they did. I just didn't see it by way of Lone Boatman. So I don't think there's any way through other than outliving them for like dozens and dozens and dozens of turns to try and get through their Lone Boatman's armor. And my Lobstradamus doing all of the return fire. Which they obviously could not sustain on an indefinite basis. The hit rate was just too high. It's all over. I needed more dodge. So even with return fire and blind and dodge, the ranged attacks still got the better of me. It was a good choice of them to play Peak Rider in that particular rule set. I could have also countered by using some stuff that had piercing as well to get through the ridiculous amounts of armor, but their lone boatman at the rear of their team really held them together and stopped me from being able to do what I wanted to do, which was a win. Alright, noxious fumes, heavy hitters. So I really want to take advantage of the stuns, but at the same time, I really want to be able to do the staying alive thing. So I'm going to go with Hydra, Captain's Ghost, so I've got an affliction to hit them with. Kelp Initiate to cleanse any potential wrongdoings that may occur to my Hydra. Given that there is the knockout rule in play, is there a stun? There's a stun on the sniping narwhal, but it'll hit the second line creature. What I really want to do is hit the frontline creature. Maybe I roll with Cyclops, because that's the only stun available to me that will hit the frontline creature, other than playing something silly like a Gremlin Blaster, which would just get decimated by like one attack. I'm going to roll with this and see what I get. So, fighting Bortus. Bortus v. Betis. Betis? Yes, Betis. They have opted for a similar strategy using Cleanse, but they have not carried an affliction with them. So the clock is ticking. I need to take out the Kelp Initiate before they essentially re-cleanse or give the cube a chance to heal. So that's good. Now it's just going to be a waiting game because they're poisoned. I am not poisoned. They are stunned, and bang. And now they're poisoned, and now they're dead. I really enjoy Hydra. Such a good card. Alright, next battle. Weak magic, no neutrals, 12 mana. Right, I'm going to learn from what my opponents did to me. Where is Tortoise Chief? Hello, Tortoise Chief. Hello, reduce armor on the enemy through rust, maybe? No, let's heal Tortoise Chief. And let's put a sneak in, and damn, 1 mana. So let's not put a sneak in. Let's put in Spark Pixie to shatter the enemy armor. And, well, I guess Kelp Initiate's my only other choice. In lieu of going like Llama something, but I want to try and get my daily quest done. And Kelp Initiate can go around that way. I could have also played like Bortus and Sea Monster or Genoshanus. There's like many choices here. Okay. They've got repair. I've got repair, but I have shatter. but I also don't have a way to take out their flame monkey. So, owing to the fact that they've got two creatures simultaneously attacking and I have none, that's over. Next battle, please. Alright, and I still am sort of levitating my way around the middle of Gold League, and I want to get out of Gold League and go back to Diamond from where I came. Alright, Spreading Fury and Earthquake. So I want to try and focus my fire into one place in this particular battle. So let's go with the ultimate flying creature. At least I think they're the ultimate flying creature. Go and filter just by flying. That'll work, that'll work. Is Gargoyle Lion a good choice for attack? Sure. Let's throw in some extra armor. I'm trying to remember what I said about focusing on monsters that were going to concentrate the attack and not spread out damage too much. That's exactly what it is that I want to do. That's exactly what I am going to do. So 31 plus 7. So maybe we'll go with Harpoonist. Who can do some stuff like snare the enemy. Looks that's going to be the plan. They've got Lamacron. Very nice. Do they have any sneak? They don't have any sneak. I've got a fair bit of void though, so I'm not mad at that. Now is snare going to do its magic? It did. Awesome. So there's every chance their last stand is going to trigger as they intend and wish for it to do. But I wish this guy had last stand. He'd be incredible, particularly with the death blow ability. Yeah, I don't see myself winning this battle. Although, no, he's not going to have enough speed. And yeah, hooray, look, it did 6 damage, but you can't dodge a Kron backed by a llama. So, gonna go again, keep working my way towards it. If I don't win this game, I'm gonna do something that'll make me feel better, which is gonna be to open one of my Gladius cases from the last Guild Brawl and see what I get. So, 15 mana, normal rules. Border seems like the only wise choice. Let's go with Frozen Soldier. That's the guy I was thinking of before. Backed up by a Crustacean King with a Halfling Alchemist and an Albatross and a chicken to try and make myself as annoyingly persistent as possible. They're looking at the splinters on offer here. There's... Yeah, I never feel that blue is the best choice in any circumstance, unless it's like super duper high mana. Then it can be fun. Ah, it's against Biz again. I wonder if they were still watching and picked a counter team. I don't think so. I don't think they were paying attention to the teams they were selecting all that much. Oh, Shatter. Yeah, this is their revenge for before. I beat them. I cannot win. I'm going to skip that and move on. And in true form, I am going to go and open up my Gladius case to make me feel better. So let's see what comes out of my Guild Brawl Gladius case from yesterday, just to rub it in. Now that was a well played strategy that you threw out. All right, so what I'm just opening here is a Gladius case. This is special rewards granted for guild battles. You gain merits through fighting in guild brawls. And as a result of that, you get Gladius cards, which can only be used in guild brawls. They can't be traded. They cannot be delegated. They cannot be sold. They can be burnt. So what have we got here? We've got Corpseus Bane, Witch of Warwick. I like this card. Also, all Gladiator cards have this Bloodlust ability, which does, if they kill a unit, they gain 1 health, 1 attack, 1 speed, which is awesome to watch in action. Whistling Damon, whatever this guy is Gold Versed. Opportunity creature for Water Splinter. And finally, a green common Gladiator card. So that'll be useful in my next brawl that I fight with my guild. But back to doing the daily quest, and I'm not really sure that made me feel better. I know that business statement in chat about rubbing my face in cat litter. You know how hard that would be to get out of my beard, dude? Like, that's just horrific. I can't think of anything worse. Alright, aim true, lost legendaries, 24 mana, want to do my quest, just going to keep playing water. I'm going to play super haphazardly and not think about it all that much. Just going to do what I want to do, which is try and beat people up with melee attacks. No, I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to say that sentence out loud again. Speaking of kitties, we're fighting up against a kitty, fighting against our mage, or archmage, who thinks maybe that they're a pirate. But that's okay. I brought a pirate along. It's going to take out their Serpentine Mystic with any luck before the Serpentine Mystic can afflict my Hydra. Hydra, it's a sea monster. I'm going to call it a Hydra from now on. It's like the lesser Hydra. But I said I was going to do what I wanted to do, and I am doing that, but I'm still losing. The Twilight Basilisk is amazing as a second line card. I'm not going to watch the rest of that. It's a conclusive loss to me. Hit in, go for the next one. just going to play some rapid fire games here without justifying my decision making all that much, because I tend to think myself into a corner a lot of the time. So, where is my friend? Where are you? There you are. Feels like a bad choice. Don't care. 8, 7 mana left. So let's go with Blast. Double heals, half the damage, protect the rear. "20-second team makings." Alright, they have Trample. I have Lol, try and miss me. Which they haven't, and they won't, because they have a higher speed. But I have low heals, and Lol splash damage. And everything will be suffixed with Lol from now on. And then Lol redemption. And now death. And now splash damage. And what did I say? This team was a bad choice? Look, it still could be a bad choice. No, it's okay, a team now. I'll forgive them. I'll allow it. I'll take that win. I'll definitely take those dark energy crystals. Alright, 2 more wins for the quest, and then I'll be able to play more freely, use other splinters. I mean, nothing's stopping me from using other splinters now, but it's fun trying to, like, make myself extraordinarily predictable. 18 mana. It's not enough mana. It's particularly with no healing. Actually, let's just screw it and play life. And go with my friend the Armor Smith. Because I want to be super annoying. I'm looking for thorns. We can go with Crystal Jaguar. And what else would be super annoying? That could be hilarious. But they don't have thorns. Let's go for Unicorn. Change the strategy and go for something that has Protect to help back it up. Tower Griffin? No. Yes, Tower Griffin. And then what do we have left for 2 mana? Halfling Alchemist. So there's actually some thought into this team composition. Whether or not it'll work, I'm about to find out. So they've played blue. Why didn't I play blue? Because blue's my quest. Well, damn, and damn, and damn. All of the dams. It's like a perfectly counted team to my team. On account of the shatter in particular. Halfling Alchemist did such a good job there, halving what was already 1 damage. But the magic damage that they had destroyed my Unicorn. Alright, back to doing the quest. Because it's evident that I couldn't do the good thing. Alright. Team Possible, Blast, Equalizer. Fire, Water, Dragon. So, what has the least amount of health? That's super annoying. Albatross. Go up Initiate. You two can just chill out and do stuff. Grenadier, you'll be annoying. And we might put the Bandit in as another damage dealer and put the Furious Chicken at the back. I shouldn't have put the Bandit in second position because I just realized Blast is in this rule set, so that's not going to go well. But we'll see. So Fire, +1 attack. Oh, of course, I should have thought of Mr. Exploding Dwarf. We will just do brutal amounts of damage and do brutal amounts of dodge. At least he doesn't have trample at this level, but that's still not going to save me. Because now I've got no attacks left, so next battle. Just going to pump through these, like I said. I want to get this daily quest done. I want to open up the chests, see what I get. It's been a while since I've gotten anything good out of chests. I think I got a gold foil common out of yesterday's quests and my season rewards. So I'm feeling good about it. I feel like I'm due something nice in my chests. Back to basics. Okay, we can go back to basics. With with screw it. Borders. Got to do the quest. Then I can have fun. It's like you got to eat your veggies before you can have your dessert or whatever. Halfling Alchemist isn't going to do anything useful there. So now I'm just scrolling through and picking the guys that do the most magic damage for the least amount of mana that exist in my collection. I'm gonna put Naga Warrior in the front. It's 4 damage, sounds like a lot of damage. And then with my last 3 mana, I'm gonna throw that in and then put the chicken in. The chicken can meat shield the Naga. Hope they didn't play Jotun. About to find out. So my goals for the rest of today after this is to actually make my Twitch overlay. So I'm thinking of taking a card border and using that to frame my webcam view. I don't know what splinter card border I'm going to use. So I might use a death splinter border. That sounds like it could be fun. But then I've been working on a sticker bomb style collage that will be like a frame border for the screen capture, and it should look pretty good. One screen at a time, one view at a time. That's my goal. But I mainly enjoy just discussing the tactics of what it is that I'm doing. I don't really have enough space in my house to do like a green screen and all that fancy stuff, and I can't be bothered doing fancy things like trimming out my webcam. I live in a house. I don't live in a void. I like to keep it nice and real. Don't even use Teams backgrounds in my work meetings. Don't even blur my background because I don't care. It is what it is. Okay, maybe I will win this game via surrender. Awesome. Look at my immense skill. The enemies quivering in their boots. I will take that win. I will do it again with Bortus. And let's play with the Kraken and with the Coral Wraith and with the Djinn and with the Ruler of the Seas and with the Ice Pixie and with the non-Kelp Initiate that I can't play because of the rule set. So let's throw Djinn in the front, Ice Pixie there, Coral Wraith at the rear, the chicken. So let's put Pixie in there because if she hasn't done her job by that point, she may as well just die. Hey, Lapsa, thanks for jumping onto the stream. Yeah, tons and tons and tons of DEC rewards today for the wins. Okay, they've played a Yoden Zaku. I am glad I bought blast damage of my own. I'm also glad I brought Coral Wraith with their Rust ability. But at a glance, I think they have too much damage for me to overcome. Unless I get through to their back lines pretty quickly. The other alternative here is Jin is going to act like an awesome meat shield, essentially mitigating the Etten Spearman's damage once they come to that. But there is no more damage for the Etten Spearman, so here we go. We are a victor. So here is the time to open my daily quest rewards. What am I going to get? I got a loading screen. Hooray, I win. I feel like Zoidberg. Alright. Alchemy Potion. I'll take that. I need them for Chaos Legion pack openings, of which there will be many. 29 Dark Energy Crystals. 1 single Dark Energy Crystal. Helicore Deceiver. Gargoyle Lion. An Alchemy Potion. A Mercenary. 2 Dark Energy Crystals. 10. Another Deceiver. A Gargoyle Lion. And finally, a Legendary Potion. So, a whole bunch of commons, Dark Energy Crystals, and a couple of mouse clicks, possibly contributing to any future arthritis in my hands and fingers and arms. So, let's go and play a couple of battles just for fun and see what happens. Because now that I'm going to be playing for fun and are not going to be bashing my head against a blue splinter wall, I'm going to be picking teams with more variety. And instantly it's like, hey, guess what? You get to play blue or fire. So just for something different, let's play fire. And given that the rule set is everyone gets poisoned, I'm going to go with 2 monsters that are very close together. Cerberus and Zarin Ifrit. Use that cleanse strategy. And then with my final mana, not that it's going to do much, we'll slow the enemy, throw in that creature, or alternatively, do I just play Gelatinous Cube plus Zarin Ifrit instead? Is there enough mana in there for that? There is not. So let's cancel and actually play blue. Go with the cheesiest cheese that I can possibly think of playing, which is Cube plus Kelp Initiate plus a healer plus another thing to feed the cube plus another thing to feed the cube. And let's put it all in this order. So everything that can possibly die before the cube dies, but I have to have something at the back to protect the Kelp Initiate to make sure that they're able to get their cleanse off. Now, I'm not factoring in anyone bringing along Affliction here. So, I have no damage. They have 5 damage. There are lots of creatures, however, that will feed my cube. And there will be my cleanse. And now I'm healing 5 damage every round. They will get poisoned and they are going to lose to fatigue. So I'm going to skip to the results. What? How did I lose? I should have won that. I have to watch the replay now. I think it's because the Hydra has higher speed than the cube. So they healed first and they got in before my cube could heal. I think that's what happened there. So my cheesy strategy didn't work, and now I've got to watch it and learn my lesson. It was all about the speed. To quote a Homer Simpson, I think it was called the sea monster that couldn't slow down. So that's probably what is going to happen. Just rewatching it to gain a confirmed understanding of my depth of failure here. It's not going to change the outcome, but oh, how I wish it would change the outcome. So this will go on for quite a while. Sea monster is already at its maximum health. So fatigue hits both the creatures. Sea monster heals. I'm continuing to heal. However, my heal is coming through at the end of the round, which means that the Hydra won on account of it having a higher speed than the cube. So I was initially a little bit like, this can't be beaten. What are you talking about? But guess what? It could be beaten. So my quest went by pretty quickly today. Yesterday, I think it took me like an hour and 15 minutes to actually get to my quest. Alright. Aim true. Earthquake. So everything's always going to hit. Let's bring in the flying llama-fed mercenary. And let's back them up with the flying gargoyle devil, just because I want to see if they can get a last stand off and see what last stand will be like with that particular creature. Throw in a screeching vulture, and we'll throw in a chicken at the front to see what outcome we get from this. I want to jump in and get some share of those Dark Energy Crystal rewards today. So they've gone with Llama. Ooh, Llama Hydra. And there's a Cron in there as well. This feels like it's going to be quite brutal. Particularly on account of Thorns. But they don't have Retaliate. Also, they don't have flying creatures, so in comes Cron. Bang goes Gargoyle Devil. I have to remember the name of that creature. That's how you beat Cron. Definitively. That one was a pretty good thing. There's no real point playing Kron in that battle, I don't think. Spreading Fury, lost legendaries. So if you want Fury to spread, well, you're going to spread it into my Shield Bearer, and only into my Shield Bearer. So we're going to back up Shield Bearer with a Dispel. With... I can't play legendaries. I was going to throw Bill of the Radiant in, but instead, I wish there was a filter to just go, show me all my epic cards, because my plan was going to be, I'll play every epic card I possibly can. I want Armor Smith. Now, the Djinn is going to heal the crystal if there's any damage that happens because of crazy shenanigans that happen to get through my Shield Bearer. And let's go with a cripple in case they bring a tank of some sort. My last mana, I'm going to use... I was going to use Lensmaster, but they are a legendary. Maybe we'll throw in Silver Shield Bard. Put them just here. And rely on my Shield Bearer to do everything. All of it. They are my team. The Shield Bearer. Didn't bring Shatter. They brought plenty of Sneak, which is all going to go in. They brought... Lone Boatman doesn't have Shatter. I think I played this guy before, because it looks like a similar layout to what he's used in the past. I'm happy I've got Cleanse with me, though. Meet the Invincible Shield Bearer. Also, meet the Invincible Clay Golem. This is like a absolutely brutal war of attrition here. The blast from my Grenadier is proving to be very useful. Oh, the heals are ordered just about perfectly. Oh no. Oh, the misses. And guess what? He's back. Man, this is like peak. Look at all the damage happening everywhere. Now that they have to get through my armor without any magical attacks, it's looking like I'm going to win the war of attrition. Particularly that Void is now out of the question. So my Shield Bearer was not quite invincible, but the war they did win. So Summoner selection was the big difference here. That extra Resurrect and Djinn Renova plus Grenadier MVPs in this game. So that was a good win. I really enjoyed playing Life Splinter. And Shield Bearer is one of my favorite cards, which is why I've got it in the gold foil. Lost Magic, close range. Alright, let's go with... Who am I going to play? I haven't played Dragon much at all. Do I want to go with Camilla or do I want to go with Selenia Sky? Let's go with Selenia Sky, and let's go with... Who has Return Fire? Oh, no. I don't want to play water. I don't want to play water. I suck at water. We saw that through the daily quest. It's 34 mana. Selenia Sky. Let's go with Death. I feel like playing Death. Now... Vigilator is the obvious choice. Let's go with a Scale Doctor to try and keep the Vigilator alive in the middle of the team. Twilight Basilisk to skull the enemy, to stun the enemy. My tank is going to be Haunted Spirit. Actually, no, there's no point in playing Haunted Spirit here because there's no magical damage due to come in. So instead, I'd probably want something like maybe a Harklaw. Demoralize the enemy, immunity, and shield. Cube is good, but very situational. I'd rather have a monster that can actually do damage, doing damage, than a passive brick wall. Actually, let's not play Harklaw. Let's play Pelacor Deceiver as my tank. So if the enemy misses, they get attacked. So, to back that up, can I throw in a blind? A cheeky little blind? No. Wary of Time. Alright, 5 mana. You done. That was close, time-wise. It will be amusing if they surrender. Given I had 0 seconds left, there... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 seconds, 15. How long did they have to submit their team after the 0 timer left? Am I going to win through the enemy surrendering? Or are we having game server issues? What is going on? How did they manage to submit a team like almost 30 seconds after my timer went to 0? I'm wondering if that was completely asynchronous or not. But in any case, let's keep watching. Ah, the snipe. The painful snipe. Ah, backfire is going to be so nice if it keeps hitting. Oh, you are very annoying. You are so annoying to try and hit. 7 speed plus dodge. It's like Earth's Spark Pixies. But now that they're poisoned, they're going to be equally as annoying to try and kill. I mean, Vigilator has 4 attempts. Why do they all have so much speed? It's so annoying. Alright. that summoner choice destroyed me. On to the next one. Okay, Fog of War and Broken Arrows. So no snipe, no sneak. All the attacks are going to go into a single creature. That really makes me want to play to toss up between Dragon, Life, and Earth. I'm going to go Dragon. I'm going to play them with Earth. Since all the attacks are going to go into one creature, I'm going to go with Minotaur Warlord because they've got Magic Reflect and a enormous amount of health. Also the Blast. I'm going to back them up with Oaken Behemoth. The strategy here is going to be try and stun the enemy as much as possible. And let's go with another healer, maybe. Where's my Spirit of the Forest? Spirit of the Forest may still be rented out to another player from the end of last season. So never mind, no Spirit of the Forest. I don't need Spirit of the Forest because I've got the heal on Byzantine Kitty. What I will need is Affliction. Serpentine Mystic. It's not the best choice, and that leaves me with 6 mana. Rust plus Silence seems like good fun. Let's go with Black Dragon. No. Yes. Oh, Gloria. Yeah, let's go with this guy because he's got knockout as well. So as someone who is renting out a card, if I put it on the market, a player rents that card from me, then their rental period expires. That card gets put back on the market for another player to then grab it and use it for that same rate. If I want to take it off the market, I'd either need to cancel the current rental and then it would expire at the end of that particular lease, or I'd need to wait for the lease to end, then hope that I'm lucky enough to take it off the market before another player rents the card. I'm just jumping onto Peak Monsters now to see whether or not my Spirit of the Forest was indeed rented out to another player. Otherwise, I'll have to solve the case of the missing Spirit of the Forest. Let's have a look. For rent. No, I have a Skeletal Warrior that was listed as for rent. Perhaps my Spirit of the Forest was on cooldown. I'll find out in-game in just a moment as well. No, it wasn't in cooldown. Maybe I was just blind. So again, I've submitted the team with 5 seconds left. And there seems to be quite a bit of a wait for my opponent to be selecting their team. guessing a lot of people are currently playing with Dark Energy Crystal rewards being super duper high right now. Just checking the Discord to see if anyone's reporting any issues. No, no one's reporting any issues, so... Ah, there we go. My transaction could not be found. Hooray! Let's refresh the page and see whether or not I surrendered or whether or not my team got submitted. My team got submitted, but I lost. Okay, that's better than surrendering. So, I'm gonna go again and play some more. Well, that's a lie. They can't be purchased at all because they're all sold out now, the dice packs. What a lying toolkit. Tooltip. Yeah, I'm guessing people have conned on that like day 2 of the season is the best day for getting dark energy crystals, so everyone is just trying to hammer it and get it done. And you know, I am contributing to that problem by playing. Alright, noxious fumes, spreading fury. So I'm gonna go with llama. I'm gonna go with mercenary. Uh, yeah, we're gonna go with Kron. What else can I throw in that's going to be amusing here? I want things that can attack from any position, basically. Cornelius is too expensive. Ideally, that also have enough health to sustain themselves. Harvester is always fun as a last stand creature, but they won't live long enough. It's probably wise of me to put some sneak in. And we'll throw a brownie in, and we'll throw a chicken in. Now, hopefully, I get to watch this battle. Shall see. The good old golden chicken. I think it's gonna bug out again. Nope. Got to wait. Oh, cool. I get to see the battle. Awesome. They play death. Ooh. They've fielded a really nice team. But they don't have plans. But they do have Enrage. I'm so glad Enrage doesn't increase magical damage. So, how did that miss? 8 speed versus 5 speed. That's just a super duper frustrating miss. Right, weakness is off. Yep, Kron gets his last stand. But he's going to get stunned. Oh no, he's not. That's okay. Well, it worked out well. So I'm not very mad at that. So let's see what happens in the next battle. I'm still waiting for my next battle. Ah, there we go. Standard rules. They seem to like playing magic, except for when they play fire. So let's go with everyone's best friend when the enemy wants to play magic, Mimosa Nightshade. Let's throw in Magic Reflect. Let's throw in a cheap Silence and some damage and an Affliction. And what else? More range damage, a Cripple. And I think a Halfling Alchemist at the rear. If they get through my Haunted Spirit, it's GG. But if they don't get through my Haunted Spirit, then I've got a good chance of winning. I also noticed that they hadn't been playing a full lineup of monsters a lot of the time. So that's why I elected to play a whole bunch of low mana creatures, use Void to counter the magic that they seem to be playing a fair bit. And we will see. So they've got magic. Say hello to my little reflecting friend. And the issue they have is they have no healing on their team other than this guy. And no affliction either. Whereas my affliction has already shut down their Tortoise Chief, so it's just a waiting game now to get through their lineup. So one of the best things you can do is just look at what your opponent has played in the past couple of matches, and you can get nice and easy wins like that. But still, I'm further back in my ranking than where I was when I started at the commencement of the stream. So, someone did ask a question earlier about gelatinous cubes. Here's a factoid about the gelatinous cube. The most popular school of thought is that the gelatinous cube have a core, a master brain somewhere that controls them all. It doesn't let me read the rest of the tooltip. I'll never know. Standard rule set, 12 mana cap. Death is active. They've been playing nothing but Jotun and nothing but Jotun. So let's go with armor. And where is Crystal Jaguar? Armor. With Armor Smith and Herbalist. Lens Master. And a chicken. Now, I've got no idea what they're going to play because it seems to be a bit expensive for them to just play Jotun in a 12 mana game. It leaves them with 5 mana for other monsters. So that's strange. At least in my eyes, it feels strange. So it's just a waiting game now for the next battle. Given how slow the Splinterlands interface is, I think I might call it after this one. I want to continue contributing to the server load. Let's have a look and see if any of the Splinterlands channels I follow are online, so we can give them a raid at the end of my stream. Doesn't look like it. Let's have a look on the Splinterlands Discord, see if anyone's got a Twitch stream linked. Nope. Mine is the most recent one. So I don't think we'll get to raid another another Splinterlands streamer after this battle. Again, it's taking forever for the battle confirmation to go through. Let's go have a look on the rest of Twitch to see if there's anyone else streaming Splinterlands right now. Ah, we do have someone streaming Splinterlands at the same time. So I think I'm going to send you guys away after this. Still waiting. Right, here we go. So they've played fire again. They haven't played anything ranged. Opportunity might get the better of me. But if I can kill their Cerberus, that shuts them down pretty well. And it should see me walk away with the win here. And I might actually finish for the first time this season on a higher rating than where I started on a stream. So we're going to go ahead and raid Azerbaijan to go into their stream after this, because I'm going to call it a day. I've been going for an hour and a half, and it's been fun. And in response to Muki's question, it is 5 million. I've been playing since 2018, so I've had a very long time to accumulate dark energy crystals. Thank you all for joining me, and we're off to raid Azerbaijan.